Somebody to do to you. Follow the golden rule, we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're missing, the one you wanna call when you're feeling low, if I'm not the only one you're kissing, then I don't care, I don't care. The one you're looking for in the crowd, the one that calls your mind when it gets too loud. If I'm not the one you want around, then I don't care, I don't care.
Hello, Planet Flipside. Hey, Mama Chris, how you doing? I got an idea for my eyebrows today. We'll see if it works. I want to do multiple colors and have some circles. The part I'm really worried about is the circles. I think so, hon. Just you and me today. At least so far. It's funny what you can't see in this. Well, actually, you can kind of see the difference. This one, you can see the dark circle, and this one you can't. But on my side, I look like a panda. With an opposite panda. Anything exciting going today, Miss Mama Chris? So you can play yours. Chrissy, how you doing today? Bean snuck you in. Please give me a mirror. Do, do, do. I think this is as close as it's going to get to being equal. I hope I at least kind of like this because I'm putting a lot of work into it. So how's everybody doing? Are you still with me? Are y'all still with me? Washing dishes. Kid is in a bad mood. Yeah, one of mine is too. Maybe it's, I don't know. We're supposed to be resetting our clocks. Our bodies are getting upgrades right now, supposedly. I actually like these a lot. I'm such a punk. Well, this is only for yesterday and today. Supposed to be doing a full reset, which I don't know exactly how that works, so I'm just telling you what I was told. It's not my area of expertise. But I know I was missing one of my that stains. Yesterday I was having a hard time during the day. And one of my friends showed me that mine grow back in like 3 days. So if I want to do some more creative stuff though, I need to shave them off because I have no eyelids. My mom looked at me yesterday. When my mom came over to chop my hair, she looked at me, she goes, "You have no eyebrows." I said, "You're very observant." She didn't think it was as funny as I did. I gotta let these dry a little bit. What are we going to talk about? I'm having another I don't feel like eating day, so I had some cereal this morning, and I just had a grilled cheese sandwich and some chips before the show, so I could take my meds. The only reason I'm eating is so I can take my meds. It's odd, isn't it? Oh, and I'm not really... Whoopi doesn't either. I love Whoopi. Whoopi is one of my heroes, actually. I really love her. Yeah, if I would have found her, like, for real, before Hubby might have not stood a chance. I just really like her. Now to figure out... Oh, right. The bottom of my nose is not blended. It's got this big old brown spot. Oh. That was funny. First I was not going to do a lot of painting except for the eyebrows. Now I kind of want to do more painting because of the eyebrows. Just the way it works. You go, ooh, I got an idea. I need to figure out what magic wand I want. This one. I like this one. Well, and I don't know if you all know this, but when I'm doing stuff like the liquid makeup or the Maharan, which is more of a industry, it's more of an industry makeup than a general makeup, but I like industry makeup. So, but if I'm using a paintbrush and I want to see how the paint, it's coming up, I draw in my hand. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Maybe there. I draw in my hand to see what the shape is, if I put it more to a point, if I lay it down flat, what kind of shape I'm going to get with the brush, so that I don't try to practice on my face, which I still do sometimes. But Maharan is one of my favorites, though, out of all of them. I should take a picture of my table after I'm done. It's such a mess. Just so you guys can see what I did. Such a mess. A messy mess. Oh. This must be it is. Hey, Mama Chris. I'll let you up in just a second. Hey,
you is
lady.
all alone, and you can't be that way all the show.
Not again. My heart can't take it. That was kind of a joke.
I had to get some dishes done, and now I sit here with somebody's French bread pizza. I don't know. Stouffer's? I think it's Red Baron. I can't remember who I bought.
Oh, that's probably better. Hubby made himself Marie Callender's pot pie yesterday.
She makes the best store-bought frozen pot pies in the entire world.
I said to him, I'm not a pot pie fan, but that smells really good.
Marie Callender's is at the top of my list for frozen dinners.
Yeah.
And her pot pies are just glorious. Short of homemade, you cannot find a better pot pie.
Yeah, he said the only one that's better is my homemade one. Which I don't really make pot pie. I make stew and I make crust. And then I put the crust on top of it and serve it. Because I like my crust to be flaky and buttery. I don't want it to be soggy.
No. But yes, I absolutely enjoyed, and it was so hard not to share what was going on in last night's Splatoon with the girl I was working with, because she just wouldn't understand. I said, this may not be one of the episodes to like start watching.
Actually, you made me go rewatch it. I did rewatch it today.
Well, I'm just sitting there at work because it's, you know, I have to get to bed, so I can't get sucked into the whole 8 o'clock shows all the time. And there's Shannon, and she's all sweet. And
Shannon's hilarious.
She's like, what are you guys doing this weekend? And all of a sudden, there's Rabbit.
Get out of my life! Actually, that's what I usually say. I didn't say it last night, though. Yeah, it was funny. And like I said, I rewatched it and was like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
It was. I was kind of sad I missed it. And Eliza, she was on a roll.
Yeah, we haven't seen Eliza in about a month, so that was cool. She's been having craziness. Okay, I don't want to fix that and put it
Hammer me up against the wall, Jellybean.
That hammer thing just kept going. I'm like, that's never gonna stop.
No.
Never gonna stop.
Nope, never gonna stop.
It was hilarious.
But I'm loving all the colors.
My colors? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see the picture in the makeup room. They're very vibrant. They don't look as vibrant here, but there's red, purple, and like a turquoise blue.
I took a 2-month stretch where I stopped shaping my eyebrows, trying to get them to fill the rest of the way back in, because we all destroyed we all destroyed our eyebrows in the early 2000s.
Not me. Mine are the sturdiest eyebrows I've ever known, or I should say eyebrow, because it goes from here to here to here.
Well, I have a very nice shape, so I was trying to let some of the spots that I normally pencil in fill back in, and I thought, go 2 months. Why not? It's winter time. It didn't work.
Oh, if it took me 2 months, I'd be mad. Mine grow back in less than a week.
Everywhere but right here would grow.
Yeah,
and
that's a stress
point. I wanted to fill in.
It's definitely a stress point.
I'm trying to relieve the stress. I've been letting my brat side out at work. I didn't know I had one, but I do. What? And I've been letting it out at work. A brat side.
At work?
Yeah.
And you're still working there.
I keep it reined in.
You're amazing. That's amazing.
One day I was sitting there. It was the day Jerry Springer died, and I ran around the corner. I was on a really, really slow machine. It was 80-second cycles, and you can't do that to the ADHD
my
person.
God.
Yeah. So I run around the corner. I talk to my quality friend, and I run back. And we have a new trainer who thinks she's, power.
She actually thinks she knows what she's doing because they gave her that title.
Yeah, and she thinks she has all this power. So she goes flying over there. What does she need? What does she want? She came to talk to me for something. So yeah, now I'm the wanderer. So I creep up to the line where, you know, it divides the center aisleway for the high-lows, and I jump over it going, I'm out of my area. Or I'll tiptoe it. I'm going to step out. I'm going to step out.
See this
I'm
line?
one of these
I'm
people.
dancing on the line.
I've done every job except for supervisor where I'm at. So when I was a trainer, as long as my operators were not throwing their parts away and they were keeping up with their machines, if they let off a little steam, I didn't care.
No. Why would you?
You know, keep up with your machine. Make good parts.
Yep. I remember those days. Not
There are
my
some
favorite job.
There are some jobs where I can chit chat with you on a Saturday morning. There are other jobs where I can't.
Right.
Sometimes I want to keep the camera off enjoying coffee house, but I know as soon as I do, somebody's going to walk through and be like, hey, what are you doing?
This is not the droid you're looking for. All right, my eyebrows were inspired by T. Goblin. If anyone doesn't follow her on TikTok, T Goblin is. I'm sorry, follow them. She's they're non-binary.
Mm-hmm. You're making the effort. We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying because it's kind of new. So I'm still working on it. But they make some amazing. They're artists. They're an artist, and they make some of the most amazing clothes. And they just learned how to sew like a few months ago. And I'm like, that is wicked not fair. Wicked not fair.
I think part of the reason that the they, their pronouns are so hard to adapt to for, you know, my generation and those that came before me is the amount of grammar that was packed into your guys' education.
Well, not just that. They, them, and it were words you never used to describe anything.
Exactly.
People get offended back in the 80s.
At least, you know, when I was growing up, queer was not a word that we used.
Oh, we
It
did.
was,
But it was like
a source of
Shakespearean.
trauma. Well, but it was a source of trauma, you know, as a baby gay. You know, it was just a term we didn't use. So trying to be inclusive, it takes a lot of reprogramming.
Yeah. And I try. That's like, when people find out my name, they're like, oh, I wish I had a cool name. I'm like, make one up. Choose one. If you want a cool name, choose one.
Mm-hmm.
And I still believe that. But sometimes it takes us all to correct each other. Like, my friend Michelle decided to become Persephone. So every time somebody said, well, Michelle, I go, you mean Persephone. And they do the same thing to me. And if we all work together, it'll work.
I had a friend at Kroger who, about a year and a half before they transitioned, because we were friends, you know, they told me all about it. And I'm like, okay. So for a year and a half, I had to remember dead name and she, her pronouns. So when, you know, he finally told work, I had so many people at work, you know, just ripping me a new one because I would slip. And I'm like, look, for a year and a half, I have had to do all of this for you guys. Yeah. Cut me some slack.
I, whether you believe it or not, am not the bad guy.
No. And that's why it irritates me with this whole, like, bathroom BS that we're dealing with.
Oh my God. Just tell them that, if you don't want people using your restrooms, then don't make multi-star restrooms, or get rid of the restrooms completely. I mean, seriously.
You know the big can of worms that is now going to bite everybody in the butt?
What?
All a man has to do is say, I'm a trans man now.
Yeah, but...
Because, you know, these lawmakers want you to use the bathroom of your biological gender.
Right.
So, yeah, you.
What are they going to do? Have you pulled on your pants in front of them?
That's what I want to know.
This is a touchy subject for me. I get really pissy about it.
Well, as a parent, what I do is my child goes into a stall and locks themselves in until I say,
and you stand it in front of it,
time to go out. I use the stall next to them because usually we all have to pee. You know, after babies, you never pass up a bathroom.
That's the truth. My mom knows where every bathroom is. Even if she's never been in that store, she can tell you exactly where it's going to be. In the back, in the front, and the left and the right. She's really good.
You know, if female child is with me, she locks herself in the stall. Boy child has a little bit more of an issue because he's now realizing I'm a boy. I don't want to go into the girls' bathroom, but
yeah, it's creepy.
So he has to put his foot under my stall door, face my stall, and wait until mom finishes.
Yep, I have those kind of rules. But as a parent of special needs kids, we use the family bathroom. And when I say we, all 5 of us go in there and do what we need to do.
Oh, yeah. If there is a family bathroom available, you put your heads in a corner, you let the person who needs to do their business, and
take turns. But honestly,
family bathrooms were the greatest thing that they could have ever invented.
I was just going to say, I think they all should be family bathrooms. You got to wait anyway, half the time. It's not like a concert.
I was going to say, ask Hubby. Up until recently, dads had no option.
I know.
There were no changing tables in there. There were,
I made them put them in our Barnes & Noble. I freaked out. When I got pregnant. I was like, my husband told me that the men's room, you can't do that. You can't. Somebody's going to sue you. Somebody's going to be sick of it and they're going to sue you.
Well, because it was always that's mom's job.
Yeah. Well, it's like they used to say all the time, is your husband babysitting your kids?
Oh,
my husband doesn't babysit his kids. He raises his kids. But are you asking me if I left him alone with the babies tonight? Yes, I did. No.
Hubby's doing the daddy thing. I'm doing the no kids for.
Because I married somebody I trust. And I think that was a problem for some of my friends.
I have always trusted my husband with the kids. I feel bad for the kids because he doesn't do diaper changes very well. So there have been a few times where me, my mom, or whoever comes through the house sees him over the bathtub with the detachable shower head. I'm like, I'm so glad my kids had a decent, temperament that they got showered off.
We do a lot of that here. I'm even thinking about putting bidets in.
If I was home, I took all of the number 2 diapers, because I knew he didn't have the stomach for it. But he was absolutely amazing that if I was not around, he would not make them sit in it. He sucked it up and did what he had to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I really hate that. No, we're not doing that.
What did we do?
We put a white wing and it's too big and I don't like it.
I love that they are adding stencils and tapered
I have a
stampers.
few, but I have a lot of would be more fantasy type ones.
I need to get on Amazon or some website because I want to do a drag, skit on TikTok, but I love got when people ask me if I'm a drag queen. Days.
Oh,
I never got into it in my younger days, so I didn't learn from the kings in my area.
Well, I should say I lived with 11 drag queens and 3 lesbians for a couple of years in my early 20s.
I love my kings and queens. I was a dresser in the back room.
Oh my God. I had my own bathroom because I was the house mom. I took care of the bills. I made sure everything was fine. We go out every freaking night for somebody's show. 8 o'clock was show call, and you better be ready by 9 because if you're not, something evil is going to happen to you. They'll paint your toenails purple and spray you down with Old Spice. And back then it didn't smell good.
I never used the name, but I am Hollywood San Diego. I come from the House of San Diego. Who comes from the House of Del Rey? I don't know if we're famous outside of Michigan, if any of the big pageants got any of the Del Reys, but we were famous in our little corner of the world.
It's in Del Rey from Drag Race?
I don't know if Chelsea falls from that family. I know that there are several that performed in the Port Huron area or Detroit area.
Yeah.
That used
we were
the
more
Del Rey
on
name.
the other side of the mitten.
But
we did Saginaw and
I was going to say they've traveled everywhere.
so did we.
So
It was fun.
I was going to say, if it's Michigan and it's Del Rey, they're probably family.
Yeah.
The two I knew were Portia and Chelsea.
Now I can't remember the queen's name, but was Del Rey on Drag Race, and she was hilarious. She was a comedy. She was a comedy
Did
queen.
she have a
She was
foul
hilarious.
mouth?
Oh yeah, she's like when she's non-drag.
It-
He is a very Italian man. Italian looking.
It may possibly be one. I will do some research
Foul
and find
mouth.
out. I will find out if one of ours were on the Drag Race. It wouldn't surprise me. Chelsea went all the way from, Michigan to Tennessee and several national pageants. So it wouldn't surprise me if Chelsea or one of her crew made it on the show.
So does my husband, because now he's the only one who can take care of our oldest, because our oldest is very big. I took care of him for an hour on Monday and about killed me. But I did try. Oh, wait. It worked. Yay.
Do we have a myrtle? I heard a myrtle.
Uh-huh.
How's your eyelashes? I rewatched one of the other shows the other day and I heard you go, Chris, I got my eyelashes on.
She did it really well.
Yeah, I will stick to my mascara.
Yeah, you sound like my mother. It's a Michigan thing too. So many women in Michigan, because of the winters. You don't want to put makeup on in the winter. It sucks.
I'd rather put makeup on in the winter than in the summer.
Oh, mine freezes to my face. It's probably because of how much I use. It's terrible. Terrible.
A friend of mine talked me into a new eyeliner, and it's like a gel eyeliner. I think Maybelline makes it.
What is it? Because I need a new eyeliner.
I'll grab it from the bathroom in a second.
Cool.
The only downside is my makeup remover would not take this off.
Ooh, it's good stuff. That's the good shit.
Yeah, it didn't.
Hey,
nothing.
I got these because they were cheaper, and I figured I got 2 big packs like this. They're the Equate ones. And I don't believe I'm going to say this. These are better than the Neutrogena ones. I've always been a steadfast Neutrogena person, but they didn't have any.
I am a queen of use what works.
Yeah. These actually take off the colored. This I use on my eyebrows as primer because all of the gels dried up. That's the only thing I can tell you about Beauty Creations. I'm not happy about that.
When I had child number 1, I'm a lazy mom. I did not want to wake up in the middle of the night to go warm up and mix a bottle. So I chose the natural route, and luckily it worked for me. We did great. Well, I worked for Kroger, and we didn't have a line of, mom products to get my Kroger discount on. So I sent in an email as well as talking to some of the higher ups in the company. Within 2 years, we had milk bags and nursing pads.
Yay, nursing pads. Let me tell you, those are my
under the Kroger brand of products.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, they worked better than the national brands, than big name brands and stuff.
I believe it.
Oh, they were so much better. I loved them. Okay, let's go get that eyeliner and fill you in on what it is. It goes on so smooth.
Yeah, I like gel. I don't know where my Anastasia one went. My really expensive one that I got for free. Or no, I got it in a box.
Last time I did makeup, I went to the in-laws because I was going out for my adopted child's birthday. So it's going to be in this bag. Maybe.
That's logic.
Well, I haven't played makeup with you in a while because I've been so tired. The weather changes kill me. So, Michigan.
Yeah, I used to wear makeup in Michigan.
Well, it went from really, really cold to really, really hot to really, really cold again, and it just kicked me in the ass. There it is. It is called Maybelline New York Tattoo Studios.
Maybelline? Wow.
Yeah.
Maybelline used to have the best mascara, and then it went away. The pink bottle with the green top.
We all used it.
Because it was the only one that was worth anything.
You used that, and then you had your CoverGirl. Had to sharpen them
every time.
Eyeliner sticks, and you had to get a lighter out so that it would smooth out so nicely. And then you just had to time it just right, because if you lit it and you didn't do the for just
tap,
time,
tap, tap,
you burned your eyeball.
You go tap, tap, tap. There you go.
But yeah, I mean, it's really nice. It's a very nice black. I love it. It goes on very smooth, and then you just sharpen it with a pencil sharpener.
Awesome.
Like most companies, they're making it look like you can twist it, but it's not a twist.
All of my ones from Beauty Creations, because I got the whole set, which I am never going to do again. I was really excited, and then I was disappointed.
Chrissy agrees. Tattoo Studio is good.
Oh, I've heard of them. What about their other products? Like, all their products are good, or just the eyeliner?
This is the only one that I have tried. It was all that I had needed. But CoverGirl stopped selling the one that I liked. It was, I want to say it was green.
Oh, I know which one you
two.
Yeah.
And then it was a twisty. And I absolutely loved it, but it was no longer there. So I had a friend of mine shopping with me. I had a friend of mine shopping with me. Well, too many times I get a new twisty one. Like, I got a bunch of stuff through Ipsy when I was doing them. It doesn't slide on smooth. And I don't like to put liquid liner on, the bottom of my eye, because it just doesn't go on well.
Okay, push that button. Like, how come this isn't sealing? I don't like this. This is making me nervous. Whew. This is a really intricate makeup. I haven't done one this intricate in a long time. Why not? We already have glitter on my face. Let's put some on my cheeks, shall we? So
when are we going to see Hubby put on one of them big headbands and do some makeup?
Nope, he hates the smell of makeup. It makes him gag. It's a
that makes sense then. Hey, makes sense.
He would if he didn't have that. I know he would. He is one of the few males that I know that is completely secure in his sexuality.
But yeah, I gotta find some like stencils and stuff, because I can't freehand putting on mustache, beard, goatee. I've tried. I've played around. Doesn't work.
It's actually easier just to get real hair ones. Like a wig. They're like wigs.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly a lot easier and looks more real. Or if you have an old wig, rip it apart.
Some of ours would go to the dollar store and buy Barbies.
That's a good idea. Sometimes you can find sales on the extensions for $1 each. That's not all the time, people. Don't go to your Sally's or anywhere and go, but I thought you had some that were $1. No. On sale was the word I used. Don't get me in trouble. Not with Sally's. They're my best friend.
I was going to say, it's not like you're showing an ad in false advertising. You're just letting people know that when, it's like popping into the dollar store. You never know what you're going to find. So occasionally just pop into Sally's and see what they have on sale.
Well, and I used to go to dance places that do dance costumes and stuff because they always have the Maharan and the stage stuff. And we don't have any dance places anymore where I buy stuff. I guess everyone gets it off the internet now because there's none in Orlando anymore either. And there used to be 5.
Damn.
And I loved me some dance pants when I was younger. They were the real shapewear.
Well, yeah.
Those hug everything in.
Because you got to make sure that nothing shifts when you're doing the flippities and the twisties.
Yeah, you don't want to shift. You might hurt yourself or somebody else. Everything under that line is pretty good. You like to watch Ink Masters? Yes, so do I. I think I found a place where I'm going to get my nose pierced. I decided I'm going to get my nose pierced after I lose another 50 pounds.
I want to get mine done, but my husband is not too keen on the idea, and he doesn't tell me no on anything, ever. But he has strongly expressed his desire that I don't get my nose pierced. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't have to look at it. I mean, I barely see my nose as it is, so.
I just want the two little studs and the chain, because I have a perfect nose for that chain, because I have a little nip right here. And I asked him about it. I'm like, how would you feel about that? And he goes, just don't get the septum one. I don't like that.
Yeah, I thought about it for a minute because it was one of the easiest ones that if you'd worked in a professional place that you could just kind of. But then I'm like, everyone would be like, pull me by the nose.
No,
I live in Cowville as it is. I don't need to.
That's true. I know where you're at. You're actually in the same area my first cook that I worked with lived, but we worked up in just outside of Traverse City at a girls' camp. She was a special needs teacher during the winter.
Yep.
I have a whole bunch of fake septum rings.
So we just had a massive alert from both our superintendent and our chief of police. Some dummity dum-dum decided to put box blades, wedge them inside the slides. And a young woman went down. Yeah,
I thought that was over in the 60s.
It irritates me. I was letting other parents know about it before it branched out because my cousin had one of her customers 48 stitches down this girl's leg.
Yeah.
But with something like that, you don't know if it's a couple of kids from, the apartment complex behind it screwing around, or if it's going to hit every small town in the thumb. So,
or if it's some,
but they were absolutely quick on it. They not only checked every play equipment at the park itself, our tiny park they checked, and they checked the entire playground at the elementary school. They were on that quick.
I'm glad. I really am.
Me
All right,
too.
let me see if I can make myself.
I love all the colors.
So there we go. Oh, I should probably put some lipstick in here.
April showers bring April showers bring Dixie flowers.
Yeah, really. Oh, I was going to use my other lip
Hello, Claire.
thingy. Lippy. Here it is. I forgot I was going to do that. These are, I love these. It smells so good.
So what's on your lineup today? Hopefully everybody charged their shit, but
Yeah, really. Next is Mario Kart. Did you? Jesus. Next is Minecraft, and then we have Vixie, which for those of you who don't know, that's a talk show that everybody's invited to come play. It's our nighttime talk show. And then we have, we may or may not have gaming with Vixie tonight if I feel like staying up in the middle.
guys have had a long week. Whole lots of entertainment. I try to, when I have a day where I can just like focus and listen to, I try to rewatch the shows throughout the week that I missed.
Thank you. All right, that's not going to happen today. The nose ring is not happening today. My allergies.
I was going to say, when are you going to fit a tattoo shop appointment in in between, now and
It's either going to be a Monday or a Tuesday. It's not going to be during trying to get these stuff in and that stuff in, and that's not going to work.
Well, don't put on any makeup before you go. I hear your eyes water.
And they worry about infections and stuff from the makeup. As much makeup as I put on my nose, it'd probably be a good idea not to do it. But I have allergies right now, and that faux septum ring was really pushing the boundaries. Oh, thank you for coming up here and talking to me. I can't believe it's already after 6.
Well, I popped in at 5:30, but like I said, I'm trying to get all of my chores done so that when I finally sit down and pick up my Switch controller, I'm not in trouble for not getting my chores done.
Okay, everybody, I'll see you back here in a half hour. Love you.
Mwah.
Don't wanna get closer. If you're playing with my mind, it ain't fair. Don't wanna spend my energy. Give my attention if yours ain't there. I don't wanna give you the best of me. If you're just gonna give the rest, you see, I don't play the long game unless I'm your end game, babe. Don't you do it to me what you wouldn't want somebody to do to you. Follow the golden rule, we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're